South's commercial bill flamethrower. Bossman in the BAM.
Studio C. Two guys who ask, wonder what they're doing in T-Town right now. Not this. It's South Alabama's #1 podcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome to Drive Time, brought to you by Jim Peach Motors and Peach Chevrolet. Good morning, Kimberly Dawn. Hot Rod's in. Good morning to you. Jordan Rowland, Tracy Steele, Amando Gwynn. Howdy. Good morning, Joe Beasley. The Sheriff's in. Good morning, Sheriff. Wendy Williamson's in. Good morning to you. Daniel Smith. Coach Johnson's in. Good morning, Coach. Colonel Whitman's in. Good morning, Colonel. Mark Miller's in. Booker's in. Good morning, Booker. Tracy Miller, good morning to you. Good morning, Kenwood.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, it looks like it's going to rain again.
I think we're going to get a lot of it late this afternoon and into the night.
Has this has had to be the most rain in a winter stretch that we've had in a long time.
Seems like it.
I don't remember it raining like this.
Seems like it.
Last several years during this time.
Sister's in. Good morning, sister.
Good morning, sister. Bryce Egerton, good morning.
Good morning, Bryce.
Miss Barbara Burnham. Good morning, Miss Barbara.
Good morning, Miss Burnham.
Good morning from Portland. How about that?
What?
Leslie Snyder Franklin.
I don't know. We've ever been to Portland.
That's in Oregon, isn't it?
I think that's right.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Morning, Chris Stuckey, Carolyn Hart, Kristen Kennedy. Yeah. But anyway, I tell you what, man, I'm tired of it raining. I mean, you can't get anything done. You know, with this daylight savings, you know, it's dark at 5:15.
I love it.
You like daylight savings?
Oh, yeah.
So you'd rather stay on this time?
Year round.
Well, it's hard to stay on the second sandbar to 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
I know, but it gets you in bed by 7:30. Easy.
But if you're out there on that second sandbar, you can take a nap or two, can't you?
Yeah. Have
you ever took a nap on the second sandbar?
I have.
You remember back when the second sandbar had the do not swim signs or post or whatever you call it out there in the water?
I do.
Especially at Navarre, they had them all over the place. Yep. Did you ever go past that?
A time or two. Morning, DJ Hodges.
Have you ever got caught in one of them undercurrents?
Yes.
That's a scary thing. Isn't
I was about 12-ish. Russell Smith and I got caught up in it. I remember struggling in it, and I also remember how quickly we were out there. I mean, we were out there. They came out and got us on the old-timey jet skis where you start off your knees. Yeah. They came and got us on those. We were in Destin, yeah. I mean, it was scary.
So y'all had a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, it was.
Wow,
I'll never forget it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
had to get rescued.
They came and got us. I mean, I'm telling you, we were gone.
Did the lifeguards look like the ones from Baywatch that came and got y'all?
No,
they look like Monica Williams.
They were guys.
Oh, okay.
But we were glad to see them.
Yeah, you wasn't turning them away.
Oh no, I was taking the first ride back in.
Matter of fact, you probably would have just held onto a rope thrown behind it and went
anything.
in.
I can still remember just how quickly we were at sea.
I've felt it before. I've never can say that I've been caught up in it because I ain't too big on getting in that Gulf water.
Well, you know, they say if you get in it, we didn't know this then, you're supposed to let it take you and swim laterally.
That's right.
Until you get released and then come back in. Well, we were just sitting there fighting the whole way, and of course, having no luck.
Obviously,
it wears you out.
Obviously, you wasn't too worried about hammerhead sharks back in those days.
You didn't have time to think about it. I mean, I remember thinking this might be it. I knew we were going in the wrong direction very quickly.
Yeah.
People on the beach were getting real small.
Good morning, Ashley Morris. Jennifer Parker, good morning to you. And Catherine Campbell. Chef Adam, good morning, Chef Adam. Jason Bondurant, Retro, good morning, Retro. Aunt B.
Aunt B's in.
There's Aunt B.
They had a big bridge night last night.
Oh, yeah?
PGP hosted.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, PGP and I could probably be dangerous. I like the way her mind thinks.
She's not a strong card player. I've played with her.
Right. I'm just talking about, the other day when she broke bad about how to manipulate the waters of...
late minute.
Yeah. She figured that out pretty good. Good morning, Connie B. I'll tell you what.
Open house.
I was about to say Christmas open house at Tallulah Bells tonight. 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Rain won't stop our fun. Come jingle mingle with us.
Lucky you, Aunt B. Lucky you.
Yeah. I mean, look at there. Not DJ.
Paula
was not her partner.
Of course.
Well,
I'm shocked.
And of course, she beat her.
Yeah. I'm shocked. Shocker.
Who hosted this thing?
PGP.
At her place?
Yes.
Okay. So that means Aunt B
took home the blue map.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Y'all getting rings?
Come on, man. Oh, man. What's it called? The Bruton Bridge Bunch?
I don't know.
Can you say that real fast?
I don't know.
I don't know how to say it. I guess that's the way it's said. I bet you can't say it real fast 3 or 4 or 5 times in a row.
Probably won't try.
Things have turned not good. So, anyhow, you said PGP's not that good of a card player.
She's not a strong player.
She's not got a real good poker face.
Well, she loses count of what it was played in previous hands.
Well, that's not good.
She understands the game. She's just not very good at it.
Yeah. Well, good morning, Diane Ward, Karen Weaver, Chevy Ann. Good morning, Chevy Ann. Blake Fountain. Good morning, Blake. Teresa Montel. Good morning to you. I tell you what, in the world of card playing, I've never been one of those that wanted to leave anything to like chance like that. I mean, because I know there's some skill, but I just never been one want to sit down at a table and watch people take my money because they were working with 2 or 3 people at the table.
You feel you have a little more control of the dice are in your hands,
even though you don't. Yeah, you do. But no doubt the dice make you feel a lot better. Terry Johnson, good morning. Yeah, that's right. Let me tell you something. So I went to a meeting Tuesday morning in Pensacola, and I went out 41. That is a beautiful bridge just sitting out there unoccupied. I mean, just
been there a while.
It's just it is amazing that we can't use that thing as a fishing pier or something like that.
It's been there a while.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been there a while.
So
I agree with Daniel Smith. Did you watch any of the dog bash?
I did, yes. And it was good.
I'm engaged in some of the conversation, and if Clipper's watching, that was during my lunch break. I just happened to back into Enter Sandman was being played, so I don't want the clip to think that I was on the clock watching the concert. I took a late lunch. Hey, but they were jamming at JUB.
I saw the comment about this was my set.
Yes, sir.
They were jamming. I mean,
jamming at the JUB.
They had it going on over there.
Oh, they had a gym full.
They did. They really did.
Did anybody in an official capacity with JUB come on and talk about the success that it was?
You know, I saw the first opening little bit, and I caught bits and pieces from there. So okay. I can't say that, but
I hope they were happy. I hope it was good for everybody.
Our very own Chris Neal has a birthday today.
Well, happy birthday, Chris.
I think Chris is working on 26 or 27.
Okay.
And holding tight. And so hope he had a big time and has a big time, and I'm sure he will.
Good morning, Alex Hawthorne. Katie Ward's in. Good morning to you, Katie. Aloha, Raj. Yeah. And welcome.
There he is. What's up, Raj? So have you seen any of the pictures that Sarge, you and Wade have been posting from their
seen a couple.
excursion.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
You see the dude painting on the side of the building?
I don't know that I saw that one.
Yeah, I don't think that would pass OSHA safety standards here in the States to be able to do anything like that.
OSHA.
Yeah. Good morning, Dickie Capper. Yeah, I don't think so. I may be wrong. Good morning, Brooke Young. I may be wrong about that, but
I know that we've been following for quite some time Kirk J and The Voice.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and own up and admit to it right now. I don't watch the show. I don't watch much television. I know he's in the final four. Mm-hmm. How much long? Like, does that mean after another week it'll be the final two, and then the next week will be the finals, or do they? How do they?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I watch all the Kirk's highlights on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't have a clue. Somebody that may know what's going on the Voice can tell us, but I don't know how that works. You know, I mean,
does the winner, do you get a contract with one of the music labels if you win this thing, or not necessarily?
I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. I know. What was it? What was it, American Idol? I think you got a contract. But I'm not sure. You know, so Oaklack.
Next week is it. So Booker says that next week we'll have the winner.
I was going to shut it down.
Kenny Bonham.
Look at Ross.
Good morning, Kenny.
Neither would the power lines, but that's how we roll in the village. Oh, man, that's good. Look at there. Joseph. Good morning, Joseph. Look at that. That's why you want to talk about the BBBs. Is that what it is?
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about.
Can y'all hold a special legislative session over there, Aunt B, and maybe get DJ in somehow?
I went one time to one of their gatherings. I was not received well, and I actually brought snacks.
Wait a minute.
This was years ago.
You brought food?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you not received well because the food you brought you ate?
No. No, I was lucky to get out of there alive.
You wasn't pulling a...
I can tell you where I messed up. I went in. I had Oars divorce, whatever you want to call it. And I...
I know you did. I know you didn't just say the first word you said with oars. Oh man, okay. That was tough right there, DJ. I ain't gonna lie to you. So after the stuff with oars, after that, what happened? I mean, that things just turned south.
Now, I remember going in, setting them down, and I positioned myself all the way across the room to where all the ladies were between me and the door. And I was lucky to get out alive.
So you put yourself in this
was years ago.
A distinct disadvantage when you got the exit.
Well, and I'd gotten some bad information from Aunt B. You know, I it was kind of like I was
had she told you had been put up to maybe be a
speaker. You know, I'd like to talk about some things or whatever, and
do the keynote.
Yeah, and I thought that maybe they were prepared to receive the message that I had laid out for that night.
They didn't like the message
at all. At all.
Well,
so I haven't been back.
Yeah,
that was over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
How about that, Earl Crook? Good morning to you. Mike Burnham. Good morning, Mike. Renee Nielsen Johnson. Good morning to you, Renee. Jennifer McClain. Tim Ward. Good morning, Tim. Dennis Bondurant. Good morning, Dennis. I actually said horse divers, as her dad calls them. Good morning, Jennifer McCall.
What is the correct pronunciation of it?
After what you just said a while ago, I'm going to go with that. Oars with nerves.
Oars divorce. I love them. I can tell you that.
Did you
However
just
you say it? I love
say that again.
Oars divorce.
That sounds like something you come back with after you've been to France or something. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Look at there. Holly Hart Shirley. Hadn't seen Holly in a while. Working ain't for sissies. I hear you, Holly. I hear you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Glad you're back in here with us.
Good morning, Holly.
There's Mill. Good morning, Miller Ball. Heather Godwin. Good morning, Heather. Marlene Finley. Naomi Lindsay. Good morning. Yeah, Connie B, I'm with you. Listen, this could like go real bad here real quick. Okay.
I think individually, all of us that are in here are outstanding people. But when we get together,
man,
I mean, at times we're despicable.
It really, I know. I mean, it's just amazing that FCC hadn't come shut this radio show down.
Man,
you know,
it's AC on in here.
Yeah, need to pump the wattage up a little more. Well, we getting to Oregon, so we doing pretty good, and we know we was getting to India yesterday.
Yeah.
So you know.
Good morning, Heather Godwin.
Simple list. Yeah, party snacks. You know, that's hey, I want to say this. I rode by last night up at and I mean I've rode by it several times. I rode by up at Dogwood Hills last night, and I want to tell you, Connie and the Craig and the guys and the city and anybody I'm not mentioning, the city council and Mayor Lovelace, they have done an outstanding job with the lights and everything lit up there at Dogwood Hill. I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of put me into Christmas spirit when I passed by it, and I don't know that I've actually been in it yet this year.
I like all the Christmas lights everywhere. When you come over the Murder Creek Bridge, I think that looks outstanding.
It does.
I mean, on both sides of the road, you're thinking, wow. And then when you veer, if you're coming north on 31 and veer there by the Willie's building with the
that is awesome.
That looks really good.
That is awesome.
It all looks good.
And the way they've got downtown always lit up anyway.
Yeah.
And then when you got that over I call it the gateway to Bruton.
Yeah.
That little corridor right
there.
It is a Scott Pate. There you go. Parks and Rec. Well, I'll tell you what, they have done a fantastic job, and it looks great. Jennings Park looks great.
Yeah, it looks good.
The downtown, the gazebo looks great. I mean, it absolutely helped to kind of get me in the Christmas spirit.
Sure.
You know, just what a neat thing. How about that? Heather Godwin says they got a log cabin house up there. I need to go see that. I do want to go see that. So, well, I tell you what, Connie, I think y'all are doing a fantastic job of that. You and Yank. I'll tell you what, too, need to get maybe after the first of the year when things settle down, see if we couldn't maybe get Connie and maybe the mayor to stop by here one morning and kind of talk. I see where they just received another I saw that SARPC, South Alabama Regional Planning Commission, recognized our town as reading through it. I don't know the name of the award, but it sounded like it was the most prestigious award they give each year, and Bruton received it this year for all the different things we have going on. And they mentioned, I think, if you remember back in the spring, the little litter pickup we had. Yes.
Of course, the decorative cans that went along with it. I think that was one of the initiatives that was recognized as part of that award being given to our town. But it was certainly nice to see us recognized and what our leadership has done here in terms of positioning us to receive
Yeah, they do a lot of work. They ride a lot of miles every day, and like Retro said, the lights and things for the holidays keep us all in Bruton. And instead of paying $20 a car to ride through anywhere else, I mean, really, if you think about it, you just make the old loop through town. You can make that old loop, and you can look at all the Christmas lights and decorations you want to look at.
You can, but I'll tell you, if you hit those outline areas, there's some nice exhibitions out there as well. You get out Appleton, you head out towards Wabeat. Of course, I don't know if you've ever been down to the casino at Porch Creek.
Yes,
they've got an amazing setup down there as well.
I told Jess, good morning. Look there, there's the Blade. Good morning, Blade.
Good morning, Blade. Temple's in.
Good morning, Temple. Zandra. Good morning to you, Dylan. Good morning, Dylan. I told Jesse James the other night that I think this coming Christmas, this is after I rode by and saw those lights up there, and I was like, I think I'm going to be one of those guys that you see a video on Facebook or YouTube with. I'm going to put lights all over my house and have it going to some sort of rock music. Going to start off with nothing but a good time. Maybe move into a little, I don't know, Cinderella. Maybe a little Rocky Like a Hurricane to kind of nod to the Hurricanes.
Sure.
But I'm going to have it where it's doing all these pictures and designs the whole time. And Jessica's like, oh, my Lord. You're fixing to put lights all over the house. He said, you'll never take them down. They'll be all over it all year. I said, well, it depends on how many lights you got to put up. Let me just say that. But you've seen those videos, all those houses, you get the music playing, they did all that. I've always thought it was cool. And I'll tell you this, I don't know if she started it, but for those that don't remember, Cindy Lou Fleming and Flembo used to have one heck of a Christmas scene in their yard. They definitely did. How about that? Take the kids to ride the train, talk to Santa, and watch snowfall, no charge. No $20, anything like that. You know what would be cool? And I'm certainly not trying to put anything on Connie or the city or anything like that. But with Dogwood Hills, wouldn't it be cool if they were to set that up like a Bellingrath Gardens or where they took the road and started on one end of it, you just made a big loop around and rode through the lights and all that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know if it'd be quite as big as, Bellingrath, just because of the area, but that would be awesome.
That would be.
Yeah, it would. And don't get me wrong, they're doing a lot right now. I ain't trying to put no more work on them. I'm just saying it's Dogwood Hills is the I guess you'd call it the old country club.
Yep.
Right, just before you get to the Oaks and Walmart going north on 31, the golf course on the left right there. You won't miss just past the Bank of Bruton North Branch.
If you go at night,
side branch.
If you go at night, you can't miss it.
No, there's no way you'll miss it if you go there. I saw that one too, actually, and it is awesome. So, but anyway, I think the town looks great as far as the. I understand that. Have you been across the Murder Creek Bridge? Have you seen? Are the lights? Did they ever turn the lights on the bridge or not? They've got some lights they're working on.
I have not noticed them.
Well, I don't know if they put them up yet. I knew they were testing on some, that kind of thing, but I understand they got some LED lights that's going to go across the bridge.
Okay. That
they can light up for Christmas. They can light up for Battle of Murder Creek week.
Yeah.
They can light up for different things and do different colors with and stuff. So I think I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, what else is going on in the Dirty 30?
Well, I don't want to push my luck here, but I certainly didn't say they would win it, but I did get out there pretty early about how good I thought Flomaton was going to be in football. I'm going to roll the dice and do it again in basketball.
Wow.
You better watch out for the Atmore Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils.
They're for real.
They're for real.
These guys they have playing this year have been the nucleus of that varsity basketball team since they were sophomores. So this is their third time through it. And there's a lot of good teams, basketball teams in 4A. Hillcrest is really good. Hillcrest is actually ranked ahead of Atmore at this point, but watch out for the Blue Devils.
How did I think Lee won.
Lee won by 7. That's the only game Hillcrest has lost.
Okay, I was going to ask you, how did they fare against Lee? Because I knew they were undefeated.
That's the only game Hillcrest has lost.
Yeah.
One of the kid, that was supposed to be the quarterback for Hillcrest this past year towards ACL. He's a 6'5", 6'6" kid, very good athlete. He was one of their great basketball players also, so he's missing basketball season. That will be a tough blow for them. They got plenty of other good players, and there's no question about that. But the Atmore Blue Devils, located there on Championship Highway, 31. Watch out for them.
There you go.
They're 6-0 right now. Just watch out for the Blue Devils.
Very busy school week next week. Pray for the teachers. Hashtag. Yeah, I agree with that, Heather. Good morning, Abby Roberts. Ashley says coming from East Bruton into Bruton is beautiful at night. I think so as well.
I love that. I'm
going to tell you something.
Love that.
That picture that we took up there at Municipal Stadium that night with the lights on. Remember,
I used it.
That sky over there.
Oh, yeah.
Was amazing.
It was.
It really was amazing. That was a pretty good view.
Yep.
From right there.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, so good morning, Heather Smith. Miss Becky Moore, good morning, neighbor. Reed Joiner's in. Good morning, Reed. Kim Jackson, good morning, Wiener. Got one of them 87 girls in.
There she is, girls of 87.
Yeah. Getting it done.
What do y'all do on Christmas? Do y'all know that on Thanksgiving, y'all go to the family homestead there on the Ridge Road? Do y'all do a similar thing for Christmas?
We do. They, it's different. I say different. The amount of people is different certain years, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Typically, you have a pretty good crowd for Thanksgiving and a real good crowd for Christmas sometime. But that's where we mainly go. Of course, we go out to Jesse James' mother's and first, and then we end up out there. The only bad thing about out there is that it can be 80 degrees outside. They're gonna have that heater in there cranked up with the fire going because it's an old house. Got to get the cold out of it. Well,
I tell you, one of the things that I've always been thankful for, and of course, it's to each his own. Everybody has their things they like to do during the holiday season.
I think that's correct, Heather Goblin.
Is
Thursday to Saturday.
All our family on Heather's side and my side is here. Like, we don't have to travel.
Right.
We don't have to get on the road, do lunch here, then get on the road and go 2 hours and do dinner. A lot of folks do. I'm certainly thankful that we can all do it in a 3-mile radius.
And not have to jump on an airplane.
Yeah.
Or jump in a car. Yeah, I'm thankful for that as well. Yeah. It's nice to be able to stay home for the holidays.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Because there's a lot of people that have to travel a long way. So, I'm glad that we both are in that shape. I know we talked about this. Y'all do about the same thing for Christmas as well? I mean, is y'all do for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, very similar.
I tell you, in as much as we were talking about, getting ready for Thanksgiving, isn't it just a lot easier instead of sitting up and cooking for 2 or 3 days to grab up some of these sides and stuff from Camp 31 and
it worked. That's what worked well for us. A lot of people, a part of their fun is the cooking and the preparation. I get it. For me, for mine, that worked out great.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that. Good morning, Mark Madden, Elisa Hart. Good morning to you. Let's see here. They've had a roadblock on the. Well, it wasn't us. I can tell you that. I'm like you. Now, there may be a lot of people like to cook, and if you got, I guess, certain sizes of families that you can do that. But I'll tell you this, when you get 70, 80, 100 people together, it's a whole lot easier to stop by and pick something up and bring than it is to be in there trying to cook up for all that. You know what I mean? Good morning, Crystal Clements.
Have we decided when we're giving the car away?
Well, yeah, we got some things going on with the dealerships this week. So what I'm looking for is I'm shooting for either Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
And are we going to do that, like maybe go live that afternoon or something and have the winner there and do it that way? Or are we going to do it on the morning part of the program?
No, we're going to do it on the morning part of the, unless you, I mean,
I don't care.
Yeah. I thought what we'd do is whichever dealership we decide to do it at, we'll just take the mobile show and do it at that dealership.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
ready to be mobile?
Well, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
awesome.
But I figure we just take that and go on the road and do it like that.
Good deal. Good morning, Crystal.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah. Good morning, Wade.
So there he is. Man, you got that antenna turned around just right when you was out there turning a while ago.
Got it.
Remember when I told you back it back just a hair back to the left a little bit?
I think it's about...
We dialed them in there.
It's 8:30 p.m. there, I think.
Is it? Are they that far ahead of us over there? Is it 12 hours difference?
I think it is.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, as long as Wade sobers a bird, that's all that matters.
The Rock's in.
I'll tell you. Good morning, Nelly Rock. I'm going to ask a question about, much I've seen Nelly Rock there. I went down the other night to see a mutual friend of ours and yours, Winston, and I pulled up in a certain parking spot, and I got out and I said, listen, do I need to move? He said, for what? I said, I don't want to be in Nelly's place. He said, I think you're okay. So, yeah, old Rock. Anyway, so, I can tell you, from what it looks like through these windows here, it looks like it might be starting to cloud up. So you're saying we're going to get some serious rain today?
I think it's going to be steady, starting in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock through the night.
And look at that. Rod said, and no daylight savings, so it alternates during those times. How about that? There's Mr. Folsom.
Good morning, Mr. Folsom.
Tell you what, Mr. Folsom, and I want to mention this since he's in here. I hope Mr. Folsom, Johnny's father, is doing better. I know I'd seen where he had, I think maybe was in the hospital or something, and certainly wish him the best and thoughts and prayers with him. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. Ban ain't ban that around here without that man right there.
He did it now.
Ooh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Now we do get some, close with Miss Waller or over at Neil, because she
does a great job.
She does.
She does a great job.
Listen, she got you and T-Bone dancing in the press box. That was good.
I'll tell you that.
Has that ever happened before, previously, in any game you've ever called? Have you ever been in the press box dancing?
Not that I remember.
I'll tell you what, that was...
the beat hit me just right.
It hit you.
Yeah.
And when it hits you, you just got to do what you got to do.
Things just happen.
Yeah. Getting back to the dog jam. Did you see all them people in that gym over there?
Yeah.
There was a pile of people in that thing.
Full of folks. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I don't know how big that gym is. I know how big the pygmy stage can be spread out. Yeah. And they had it all set up. It looked like they wow. There you go. Mr. Folsom says he's with Daddy now, trying to help him in rehab. Well, tell him we wish him the best and thoughts and prayers with him, Mr. Folsom, for sure. There's Hazel.
Definitely.
Good morning, Hazel. Brian is in Europe. He says from 8 to 12 hours ahead of time is what Ray Stewart said.
Okay.
Whew. Long time right there. Good morning, Kim Hayes. Hazel's talking about all that cold weather and stuff out there. I was trying to remember if the night he decided to have that big party at his parents' house up there, if it was cold or not. I want to say it was.
And what, didn't y'all burn almost everything in the house?
Well, yeah.
I guess it didn't have to be cold to do that. But.
Yeah, well, I think it might have been, though, a little chilly, if I remember.
Was it -6?
Negative? No. But it was a hurricane that blew through up there, I can tell you that. More like a arsonist.
-6.
Yeah. Could you imagine that?
Could you imagine being out in that? -6.
No. Miss Judy Salter, good morning to you. It wasn't cold. Well, there was a bunch of fires burning there, Hayes, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was late spring. Was it? I thought it was earlier than that. You may look. If anybody knows, you do. You suffered more for it than any of the rest of us did. So I'm gonna leave that on you.
Well, call Wesley. Let's just get to the bottom of this right now.
No, I'm not gonna do that at all.
Huh?
No,
come on.
Tell you right now, that was he's in it all day, wind blowing. Golly,
that would be brutal.
Does your North Face jackets help with that type of wind? DJ says his does not help with just the little bit that we get here.
Yeah, I think and I'm not bashing North Face as a brand. I can tell you that this model, maybe I got the lemon of the bunch. This is a terrible jacket in terms of creating warmth. It's terrible. It's the worst jacket I've ever had.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you hot-natured or cold-natured?
I'm cold-natured. I like it cold.
Okay.
I would prefer it be cold and let me adjust as opposed to it being hot and me trying to figure out a way how to get cool.
So you're a cold-weather person?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not crazy about the wind. I like it when it's just a good, crisp, cold morning. I don't like the wind.
There's Roger Templeton. We need to get Roger to stop by here again and let's talk more, get an update on the vineyard.
He's close. He's real. I talked to him at the dealership a week or so ago.
Okay.
He's close. I think there's some paperwork still getting finished up with the state or whatnot. But
sure.
Yeah, he's close.
Yeah, we need to get him to come by and talk about. I'll tell you what. I've always been fascinated by that kind of thing. You know, I mean, I don't know. You got to have a lot of patience for that. A lot. I don't have that type of patience. Hazel says he's got 3 to 4 layers on. Look like Michelin Man walking around.
I don't know if that's enough in -6 and the wind's blowing.
I'm going to tell you. They got to be paying some big money to get me out there in -6 degrees.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, really, what can you do? I mean, what are you doing outside, Hayes, if you don't mind us asking? I mean, what can you do?
I'll tell you what I can do is freeze.
Jeez.
Well, some of them whores divorce. If I had a few of them, I'd be warm again.
Yeah, that's it. Little Smokies?
Winning.
Little Smokies. Oh, man. Those things are good, though, aren't they?
You can give me a block of cheese and some crackers, and I'll make it.
Have a good time. Was it bacon wrap Little Smokies that she brought in here to us? Golly, that was good. Hold on. Here's Hazel. All right, hold on, Hazel. I gotta hook this Bluetooth up. Hold on.
Good morning, Reggie Marshall.
Hold on a second, Hazel. Hold on.
Wanda Green's in. Good morning.
Let's see here. Let me connect the Bluetooth here. I forgot to connect. Okay, let's see if we can't get Hayes up here dialed in real quick. Hazel, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Talk to us, man. Good morning, Hayes Wood, live from Big Sky, Montana, where it's -6 degrees.
I've been out here for 2 weeks. We're trying to leave tomorrow, but it's probably gonna be Saturday. But we've been moving furniture into this development out here. It's called the Yellowstone Club. It is it's crazy. It's like a country club with a ski resort and it's got its own private ski area and a golf course. It's incredible.
Now, is this furniture? Is it like faux leather, velvet?
No, it's not faux leather. It's more of a deer hide and a pigskin sort of leather.
Got you.
All sponsored by Rawlings.
Any velvet pieces?
Lots of velvet, lots of purples and yellows. It looks like Prince threw up all over the place.
What you talking about, Willis?
No, this is. I've been in a lot of these kind of developments over the years, and this is hands down the nicest one I've ever been in. I mean, this place is nuts.
Can people from the Dirty 30 get special rates if we chose the vacation out there or up there?
I'm not sure if even the Millers, the Neils, or the Macmillans can squeeze into this place. This place you got to prove you're worth almost $1 billion there just to walk in the gate.
Wow.
Well, let me tell you something. That precludes me and DJ from ever even getting on the property.
Oh, well.
I think if y'all start selling like steel nudes, y'all will be able to put that kind of money together.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's quite a market for that kind of thing.
I want you to know, Hayes, that Mr. Folsom's listening.
Yeah.
Behave.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Folsom. Sorry. I apologize. I feel terrible. Yeah, I look like Zeke during the middle of the playoffs, walking around the sidelines with all my clothes on.
Well, listen, here's a question I got, Hayes, is this. If to put 3 or 4 or 5 layers of clothes on is -6 degrees. I hope that you're getting paid extremely well to go up there and move furniture in that type of weather, especially now that you have started it off with, you got to have a financial statement with a comma and 9 zeros. So,
yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good little job for us. We've got one of our companies we work with, they've got an office up here. They were kind of running behind. They tried to get this place open 6 months earlier than they were slated to. So they've been pushing pretty hard. So they paid us a nice little sum of money, come up here and spend the last 2 weeks. We've just been staying in a condo, and my guys are on the way to Bossman to pick stuff up, and I'm doing payroll this morning. So it is very cold outside. The wind was blowing about 30 miles an hour yesterday, and I think with the windshield, it was about -28 up there where we were.
Golly.
Well, what do you do at night? To sit around and play Boo-Ray?
Yeah, we play Boo-Ray. Everybody gets the shirts off, and we just sit around and play Boo-Ray, turn the heat up really high. We go buy about 2 cases of Natty Lights and order up some Little Caesars and just hang out.
If I had any sense, I'd have shot him.
I get up and dance around the table after I hit a couple Boo-Rays.
Y'all been playing any Tunk?
No, see, I don't know that game. I just know Boo-Ray, and then we do shirts and skins tags outside usually.
Hayes, have y'all been playing any cliffhanger out there?
I wish.
While y'all sitting there waiting on the equipment to get back?
There's a lot. This town's full of a bunch of 4s, so it's not real exciting to go out looking around. It looks like cattle grazing around when you go out in this town.
Listen, man. Now you're in Big Sky, Montana, and you're telling me the best you can is a 4?
Well, I mean, if it's better than that, I ain't found it yet, or maybe I'm not seeing so clearly.
Maybe you need to call DJ off the air and talk and let him give you a lesson in what standards can do or not do for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to lower our standards a little bit. I think it used to be a 7.5 to 8 was my minimum. I think I can go down to about a 2 now.
Where in Montana is Big Sky? Are you close to the Canadian border by any chance?
No, I'm in the southwest corner.
Southwest corner, okay.
So Bossman, Montana's the biggest place near me. So I'm about 300 miles north of where I live in Salt Lake.
Okay.
Almost than that.
I mean, I just like that name.
Of Yellowstone National Park.
I just like that name, Big Sky, Montana.
It's tiny, man. If Castleberry and Jay had a baby, this Big Sky looks like.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know there was towns that small outside of the dirty 30 area, but okay.
Yeah, so if Jay and Castleberry had a baby, that's what it would look like.
Didn't that bunch from Lonesome Dove end up in Montana?
I think so.
I think they did.
They filmed from that show Yellowstone. Have y'all seen that?
Yes.
Some of that's filmed a little close to here, like up in Bossman, they do a little bit. But it's pretty up here. It's just colder than all hell.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. That would lower my standards right there.
It's really no bueno.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home. It's probably 35 degrees warmer back in Salt Lake.
How much longer do you have there, Hayes?
Well, we were going to go home in the morning, but you'll get a kick out of this. They want us to stay up here to rearrange patio furniture.
And I guarantee you're going to stay and rearrange the patio furniture.
For the right price, you'll be glad to do it.
I'm going to try to rearrange the indoor patio furniture.
There you go. There you go.
And this place is pretty spectacular. I was looking at some of their lists of people that are members there. They have Tom Brady's a member here. Bill Gates.
Listen,
we're
the
out.
closest that DJ and myself are ever going to get to it's talking to you on the telephone that's located inside that place right now, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts driving around. So Tom Brady's house, I was out here over the summer, and they took me by there, and his house has a full-size football field outside.
Wow. He
has a 100-yard football field on his property, fully lit and heated.
Listen,
Hayes,
that ain't nothing. Bernie Sellers had a caboose in his backyard.
That's pretty strong.
I mean, didn't he?
That's pretty comparable.
Hey, am I correct? He did.
He did.
Yeah, a caboose.
Did it have electricity into it, or was it all on purpose?
You know what? I can't. We went in that thing a few times. I can't remember whether or not it had electricity or not. Do you, DJ? Do you know if that thing had electricity? I'm not sure.
Know. Did you take Boz with you?
I don't remember, Hayes. I can tell you. It seems like I I tell you what, you and Boz and a few of us was all together one night. We went over and visited Mansell Travis over there in East Bruton, if you remember that that little trip.
I do. He actually forgot to put his clothes on when he came out to say hello.
Well, yeah.
I was like, hey, Mansell, whoa, bud. Put your gear on before you come stomping out the steps.
Catch me outside. How about that?
That's what he walked up to that door and told all of us.
Yeah, I didn't like that very much.
Well, I tell you what, I could tell a little story about DJ's sister here, but I'm gonna probably not tell that story. We're just gonna leave that one alone.
Hey, y'all are welcome to come out here and join me moving patio furniture around tomorrow.
What's it pay? And number
for you two,
yeah,
for you two, we'll probably be able to scratch together about 10 1/4 an hour.
Let me ask you this: can you drive there? Because DJ don't like to fly.
You could drive here. It might take a little long, and you know they don't have huddle houses and waffle houses once you get past Texas. What
do they have? I mean, you got to eat to live.
They have IHOP?
Not up here. There are absolutely no commercial like McDonald's or Subway or any of that stuff in this town. They won't allow it.
Well, I'm out. So
Chick-fil-A, nothing. What are you eating? Like you eating like
salad,
like local food from like local little diners and stuff, or
we've been going to the grocery store. I went into Costco in Bossman when we first got up here, but Bozeman's big. I mean, it's got Montana State's there, so it's like 50,000-60,000 people in there. It's a pretty cool little town. But up here, we ate out once. Last night we went to a Thai place.
Well, is this the closest that you ever going to get to Big Sky, Montana?
I'm trying to get the map in my head now, and I think Bruton would technically be closer to Big Sky than Auburn would. So, yes, this is the closest I'll ever get.
Yeah. I mean, that's about probably.
It doesn't go above Lee County. That's as high north as
right. And I was going to say, I'm guessing Big Sky, Montana is about probably 14 or 15 days walk from here.
14 or 15 months walk from there, man.
Yeah. I'm out.
Well, no,
he can't walk more than a mile and a half a day. He's going to have to rest.
Well, I tell you, though, if you ever seen him walking, he's getting with it pretty good.
Well, his problem is the diverticulitis flares up and he can't get going very far.
So what you're saying is he gonna hang around that house like pretty close.
Have your
yeah, he's got like a little trailer with a porta potty on it in case his diverticulitis flares up.
I can tell that Hayes is starting to relax a little bit, so have your finger on the disconnect button because this thing could get bad here in a hurry. He's getting his own.
I've got a leash attached to myself right now, just in case. I got to give it a quick tug.
I can see him. He's now sitting down on the leather couch with the mint julep, and he's really having a good time.
Yeah,
Hayes is fixing to settle in.
He says, "I tell you what, I'm fixing to just tear down these boys' show right now."
I'm fixing to have the Federal Trade Commission on y'all's ass here in about a half hour.
That'd be all right. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure that they would. I mean, we don't do any trading, so I don't know what they could do with us. You know,
are y'all not doing? Are y'all not going to do something big to do for the Flomaton hurricanes? I saw they.
We talked to them about that. I think we're kind of just in on a holding pattern. Yeah, kind of holding to see what they end up doing as far as being like celebratory and that kind of thing.
Have they even ever made the playoffs before?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've made the playoffs several times. This is the first football state championship they've ever won.
Yes.
So, who do we know from Flomaton? Didn't Jason Hart's wife from there?
Yes, Elisa Hart's from there. A bunch of people.
Jennifer Parker. We got
Jennifer Parker.
Ton of family and friends down there.
Basically, Danny Smith.
Steve Stanton.
Steve, yeah.
The Hammond boys.
What was the guy's name used to cut our hair at the airport?
Paul Moore. Paul lived in Century.
Lived in Flomaton?
Yeah, that's right. He did.
Is Paul still alive?
Yeah, he moved to Tennessee. He's up in some part of Tennessee, Hayes. I'm not sure which. And
a state with legal cannabis.
Well, is that legal there? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
They just passed it. It's legal in Utah now. Medical is, and that's the most conservative state in the United States.
Wait a minute now. Oh, you telling me it's more conservative than Alabama?
It makes Alabama look like Long Island, New York.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, Hayes is a world traveler, and I will take his opinion on that. Sure. You know? So,
I mean, you realize there's Mormons here, right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
They don't believe in, You should look them up. They're the most conservative people in the world.
Oh, one day I'll call you and I'll tell you a little. I got a little experience with that. So
they make Baptists look like they're strip club owners.
I'll tell you what, Hayes, we got to get out of here, man. Yeah. I think it's, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I think it's probably time we will have to get on up and get ready to get out of here. So, Hazel, thank you for calling.
Ain't the next Master B.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another 5 minutes, things would have gotten real
I think about another minute and a half, things would have got a little sideways here real quick. So let's
our friend.
That's our guy. Our guy. Hazel. Y'all just don't know what kind of legend that man is right there. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Hayes Wood. And
he'll always call the Dirty 30 his home.
He will always call the Dirty 30 his home. All right, DJ, we got to go, man.
Had a great time in here this morning with you. Thanks for being in. If you have some time to waste tomorrow, get back in here with us, and we'll do it all over again. Thank you to Jim Peach Motors and Pete Chevrolet for making it possible. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dirty 30's #1 broadcast, Drive Time with DJ and KJ. Tune in next time when you'll hear DJ say,
"Good morning and welcome to this edition of The Feel Good."